Muito bom dia a todos. Good morning to everyone. Bonjour. So it's really a pleasure to be back at the Research in Options 2019. This is the very special moment of the year when the Brazilian math finance community has the opportunity of interacting with the world math community. And my name is Jorge Zubelli, and I'd like to open this event by passing it to our Director General, Professor Marcelo Viana, and ask him to say a few words of welcoming. Then I will complement if necessary. So Marcelo, please, thank you very much for being here and helping us.
Thank you, Jorge. Good morning, everyone. It's a great pleasure to welcome you to IMPA. Rio is one of those very cherished traditions that we have here. Rio, Research in Options. A very fine way to head into the end of closing yet another year, an academic year, a very successful one. I'm particularly thrilled that this time we are celebrating the birthday of my very good friend Rafael Duadi. I was just talking with Rafael. The very first thing that I did at IMPA when I came for graduate school was to attend his course on Hamiltonian dynamics and related subjects. I still have the handwritten notes that you delivered to everyone. So, Rafael, it's very great to be here on this occasion, and congratulations, happy birthday. And to you all also, I hope you will enjoy. For those who come from outside, from abroad, you will enjoy your stay at Rio and this meeting at IMPA. Thank you very much for coming. Good luck.
Thank you, Marcelo. And I'd like to again mention that it's the support of IMPA, in particular of Professor Marcelo Viana, and the administration of IMPA in general that made this series of events, we are in the 14th edition now, possible. So it's without their support, this would not have happened. And I'd like to now quickly go through the people present in the opening ceremony. Well, first of all, the mastermind of this series of events, Bruno Dupier, who actually was the one that baptized the name Rio. He's the inventor of the name, and it was thanks to his continuous efforts that we also have this extremely vibrant event. On our right-hand side, we have the local organizing committee member Yuri Saporito, and professor at FGV. On my extreme left, just Rodrigo Tardino, also from FGV, and Max de Souza from UF, Universidade Federal Fluminense. So this is the group that locally helped to make this thing possible, and without them also this would not have happened. And without the participants and the effort that we have been making to keep this meeting happening every year, it's incredible. I mean, I see people here like Lane Houston, who has been here coming since one of the very first meetings. We have newcomers also. It's a special experience. We have been going sometimes through, let's say, special resorts, but coming back to IMPA and having the meeting here is especially representative because everything started really here in a much smaller meeting, and Bruno was one of the very first speakers. So we are now in a special situation because we have already some of us completing 60 years. Last year it was Bruno Dupier who made his speech of 6 years, and now today later on we'll have Rafael talking about his experiences, and so this is really special. And without further ado, I think we can declare the meeting open. I'll pass it on perhaps to Bruno to say a few words and the organizing committee, local organizing committee. Please, Bruno.
Okay, thank you. So obviously, it's the nicest conference of the whole international circuit. So, and actually, we are very happy to be able to bring world-class speakers to really have the local people also benefiting from this exposure. On my side, so I owe a lot to Brazil. I've studied here. I did my PhD at PUC, and I think it was very important to contribute to give back to this community, and hopefully we can carry on doing this for the years to come. So just last words, joyeux anniversaire, Raphaël.
Let me pass on to Rodrigo. Perhaps to Yuri. Okay, Rodrigo is on the other side. They're trying to trick me. So I'd like to pass on to Yuri, and perhaps he can say a few words. And
yeah, sure. Okay, so I'd like to thank Jorge and Bruno and Marco for creating this very nice conference. It's kind of, I think the first one I've been was in 2007. I was a master's student then. And I've seen this happening with many Brazilian students in math finance, like using research and option as a model to see all these great speakers and to go on to the career like as a researcher in the area. So thank you guys for this.
Rodrigo, now perhaps you might.
Good morning, everyone. So just to continue what Yuri said, I'm more or less the same situation as him. That's why Jorge got the names wrong. So I'm more or less the same. We have been coming here for, I don't know, more than 10 years now. So it's been a great pleasure to be able to come here for this many years, and also to have you guys here. And thanks a lot, Jorge, Bruno, and Marco, and welcome everyone.
So perhaps Max de Souza would like to say a few words.
So just very few words. I mean, as Yuri and Rodrigo said, this meeting has shared a lot of movement here in finance. I think that's what Bruno was expecting. And Yuri and Rodrigo are the very image of that successful result of the series. And it's very good to have this amazing conference with this, as Bruno said, world-class conference speakers. I mean, a lot of the people who actually shape the area comes to this conference. It's a very, but on the other hand, it's a very relaxed conference. And it's this very special combination, Rio, IMPA, the organizing committees, the students really eager to talk to the speakers. I think very, very special environment. And I can only expect that keep coming for the years to come, and I hope that you have a particularly good time, and particularly Raphael for his birthday. So welcome all, and I wish you all a very productive conference. Thank you.
Well, it's just fair to conclude the opening ceremony with an acknowledgement to our sponsors. So first of all, of course, the sponsoring of IMPA was fundamental, and again, I thank the administration of IMPA in the person of our director. I'd like also to thank CNPq, FAPERJ, CAPES, and also we had the help of BMF Bovespa, which is now called B3, and I'd like to acknowledge the presence of representatives from BMF Bovespa, B3, in the presence of Mr. Claudino here. So with that, I think we can declare the meeting open, and thank you all for being here. The success of this meeting is really on you now. Thank you.